If you're new to the channel, my name is Owais Ahmed and I have been a digital marketer for more than a decade now. I started my career in 2014 and made my way through as a senior analyst in programmatic advertising in Google, and then I worked with some agencies as head of performance marketing and director of performance marketing in Dubai, and then I worked with some brands like Delivery Hero, Talabat and Food Panda. I have overseen spends of hundreds of millions of dollars, and in this tenure I have worked with a variety of clients ranging from Prime Minister's Office Dubai, GEMS Education, IG Forex, Infinity, Renault and many more. I'm quite happy with my career progression so far, but when I look back, I might have done some things differently from what I know now, and that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. How will I learn digital marketing in 2025 if I could start over now? And this leads us to our first step, which is the mindset and how to avoid the noise. Now, this is an important step because this is where a lot of people get it wrong. If you go to YouTube or you go to Google and you search for how to learn digital marketing, the problem is you somehow land on these flashy videos which talk about making hundreds of dollars from day one and watching a video or video series, and they tell you, okay, you're going to be a digital marketer. And a lot of people continue on this rabbit hole and going through these numerous videos which talk about some tactics here and there, and at the end they get demotivated. Instead, when you start learning digital marketing, you need to have a mindset that, like any other good thing, it's going to take time, it's going to take months, it's going to take a lot of practice, watching a lot of resources, even videos, ebooks, reports. But if you do that, I can give you a proper roadmap which can help you to be one of the top digital marketers. And this leads us to our second point, which is start from the basics, learn the fundamentals of marketing. A digital marketer is not a good digital marketer in the current era if they don't have a proper understanding of marketing fundamentals and how to use them in their strategy. So that's why this step is important, and you need to learn the basics of marketing. For example, this video here from Flip Kotler titled Marketing. It's a brilliant video how he explains in just 1 hour what marketing is, and this is a perfect starting point, but you can just watch more videos about it. And by the way, all the links, the videos, the resources, the tools I discuss in this video, they all are put in the document, for which you will find the link in the description below. Then you have to move to the next step, where you have to basically understand what is digital marketing. You have to understand the basics of it. You have to understand what are the types of digital marketing, what is organic marketing, what is paid media advertising. Then you have to understand what are the benefits of digital marketing over traditional marketing. Why did companies start moving their budgets to digital marketing? And then topics like, why did digital marketing give an opportunity to small businesses to advertise? Before that, it was only big brands doing TV advertising, radio and newspapers and billboard channels, and USP of each channel. You have to understand terminology used in digital marketing and what are the different aspects of a digital marketing project. Just the idea, just get familiar with these topics. You don't have to do in-depth. This probably you can go to ChatGPT and ask these questions one by one and get an answer, or just put all them questions in ChatGPT and say, create an ebook on these topics, and just read the ebook. Or you can just go through a course, a fundamental course which talks about these things. We even have a course about this. You can check that out if you like, or you can go through any other course. While you're doing all of this, I would also suggest to follow these guys like Gary Vee, Rory here. I don't agree with everything, for example, Gary Vee says, but when it comes to marketing, understanding social media platforms, algorithms, and how to use fundamental marketing in our current era of digital marketing, these guys are brilliant. You can follow their YouTube channels. I don't think Rory has a YouTube channel, but you'll find a lot of channels where he was hosted on YouTube, and you can follow their accounts on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube Shorts, whatever platform you use, because slowly when you start following their content long term, you build on a lot of knowledge about the marketing. And then again, what I would suggest is join groups like subreddits like marketing, digital marketing. There are Facebook groups. One of the examples is Digital Marketing Hub, but there are numerous ones as well. On LinkedIn, you'll find these groups. Just follow them, keep a track of what content is being posted there. This will basically give you information about what's happening in the industry, what are people discussing about. You'll come to know about new things and you'll feel a part of this community. And this is very, very important, trust me. Read a lot of reports. There are so many free resources available. I read one such report this week called Social Media Trends in 2024. And I highly recommend you as well to download this report for free from the link in the description below. This report gives you a sneak peek into how people are engaging across social media platforms personally and professionally in 2024. And once you register using the link below, you have an option to download the report, or you can just watch the webinar where they discuss the same report. The report shows very interesting statistics about the social media platform usage and how brands are investing on each of these platforms. There are some amazing insights, like what are the best times to post on each social media platform. The report also contains top 10 trends observed on social media and how it contributed to ROI for advertisers. My favorite part of the ebook is the actionable insights for each of these trends, and it tells you what you can learn from these trends and what actions you should take as a digital marketer to leverage these trends. And this report was created by HubSpot, who is also sponsoring this video. And that leads us to our third step, which is building blocks. Learn the building blocks of online advertising. Now you have to understand one thing. When you talk about online advertising or digital marketing, what basically companies do is they use digital channels or online channels to kind of grow their business. And the assets they use to use these channels to grow their business are their social media pages, their website. So you have to understand this. These social media pages of companies are kind of the building blocks of their online digital media strategy. So what I want you to do is to create social media pages, Facebook page, an Instagram account, a TikTok account, and a YouTube channel as well. I know you have personal accounts, but this one you will have to do as a company page. Now, if you have a company, your friends, family, anyone has a company, you can tell them, okay, I'll create it for you. But if you have no idea, okay, what to do, create some digital media pages like Learn Digital Marketing or something like this. And on this page, what you talk about is you create posts about you document your digital marketing journey or what you're learning, anything you learn, any amazing insights you come across while you're learning digital marketing. On TikTok and YouTube, just create animated videos, which you can easily create from tools like Canva, CapCut Online, Adobe Express. They all have free accounts. I would suggest to talk in the camera and shoot videos, but if you don't want to do that, you can create animated videos like slides and music easily in these tools. So how it will help you is you kind of get access to these dashboards, professional dashboards of Facebook. For example, if you create a Facebook page, you get access to a dashboard, which will tell you, okay, how's your page doing, how many engagements, how many likes, how many views, or how many post comments, or things like that. One, you understand what happens in the back end, what kind of data you have access to, and you understand what is important, what kind of post is doing good, what kind of post is generating more impressions, and what kind of video is generating more views. This is very, very important thing to understand. It might not look so, but trust me, when you go further in your career, one day you'll look back and you will thank me for this. The second thing it will help you to do is you will get kind of hands-on experience on tools like Canva, Adobe Express, CapCut. I don't want you to be an expert in Canva, but I want you to try to create an image, to create a video, so that you have a basic idea what is available in these platforms and what is not. So the target here is, I would say, at least for each page, create 10 to 20 posts. And this leads us to our next step, which is creating your first ad tech stack. So what I want you to do is you have to create a website or a landing page. I know social media pages are important, but trust me, website is even more important. So in this step, I want you to create a website. Now, if you have money, you can go ahead, buy a domain on Wix or any website hosting platform which is available in your country. I don't want you to create a fancy website, just a normal website. Like, so if you go to my homepage of my website, it's a simple page which talks about me. You can just create the same thing which talks about you, or you can create about the hypothetical business you want, but you can create a portfolio website for yourself. That will be nice. If you don't have money, you can still, I think, use Canva or Wix. In most of the countries, they have these free accounts where without buying a domain, you can still design a website there. I want your website to have two pages. One, it should have a home page like we discussed. The second one, it should have a contact us page which has a form. You need to know how to implement a form, and if somebody fills that form, where does it go, and things like that. If you're confused, go to YouTube, search for how to create a website. Watch a video for 20 minutes, half an hour. It will tell you how to design a website on Wix. It shouldn't be a big issue. And then once you create the website, I want you to create a tag manager account, which is again free, and integrate it to your website. No matter which platform you use WordPress, Wix, I don't know what, Canva. You can just go to YouTube and search for how to implement Tag Manager on Wix website, WordPress website. 15 minutes, they'll show you how to do it, but I want you to do it. Create a Tag Manager account. It's again free. And then I want you to create a Google Analytics 4 account and a Microsoft Clarity account, which are again free, and watch again videos, 15-minute videos, how to implement Microsoft Clarity tag on my website, a Wix website, WordPress website. 15 minutes, they will tell you. But once you do that, you will have a very clear understanding. You'll have created your first ad tech stack, which is a website, Microsoft Clarity, Google Analytics 4, as well as Tag Manager. You basically have to use Tag Manager to implement these pixels, but you can do it separately as well, doesn't matter. And the only problem you will face is in your Google Analytics 4 account, you will not see any data because nobody will visit your website in the beginning. So there is something called a Google Analytics 4 demo account, which has data from Google Merchant Store. So I'll put the link in the doc as well for the demo account, which you can access. Just get familiar. You don't have to be an expert. Just get familiar. Okay, what is Microsoft Clarity? What is the tool? Okay, what are these functions? What are the functions available here? You will get a very clear idea. Maybe you watch a video for 30 minutes on Microsoft Clarity, GA4. I have videos on my channel. I'll put the link in the doc. In 30 minutes, you will understand almost everything about Microsoft Clarity there is. But Google Analytics 4 is a bit vast, but there are introductory videos as well, which will tell you what this tool basically does. That's the level I want at this stage. This is all I want you to do. And this leads us to our next stage, which is dive into paid ads. Now you have a very strong understanding of digital marketing fundamentals. You have created a website, social media pages, you have a basic idea of terminology. Now at this stage, I want you to dive into paid media ads and basically choose one particular channel. Now there are options. There are a lot of discussions you'll find. I want to be a digital marketer. Shall I choose SEO or Google Ads, performance marketing or whatever? As far as I understand, I have been in this market for more than a decade, worked in 5 different countries. If you want to make money, if you want to grow in your career, I would always suggest you to go to paid media ads. Now, if you compare career progression of an average paid media specialist with an average SEO guy, the paid media specialist has much better career progression and the money they can make, because paid media advertising is quick impact. A lot of big brands rely completely on paid media ads, and if there is so much impact for businesses, so if you are an enabler, if you're a digital marketer who does that, of course, you can make a lot of money and you too as a professional can grow. The second thing I want you to understand is if you go with my suggestion, you say, okay, I want to be a paid media specialist, then a lot of people again get confused. Oh, shall I learn Google ads, Facebook ads? Or somebody is talking about affiliate marketing. Somebody is talking about this. Don't get confused. Don't get confused, because the most important thing is you have to choose one particular platform and know that platform in depth. How it works is basically, if you want to be an expert driver, you can just choose any car. Drive a Toyota. Once you become an experienced driver, you sit in a Mercedes, it'll take you 2 minutes to figure out, okay, there are some more options. There are buttons on the other side here maybe. But if you're an expert driver on Toyota, you can drive Mercedes as well. It'll just take you 5 minutes to figure out. But in the beginning, if you say, no, I want to understand everything. How do I start wipers in a Volkswagen, Mercedes, BMW? If you get confused in these technicalities, you probably will be overwhelmed and it'll take you a much more longer time to become an expert driver, right? So use this approach. What I would suggest is use Google Ads, because Google Ads, I consider it as mother of all advertising platforms. I mentioned this in a lot of videos, and I always believe that Google Ads is like the gateway for paid media advertising. And if you know Google Ads, because it has so many formats, there's almost all types of campaigns you can run and some exclusive ones as well. Once you are an expert in Google Ads, it's very easy for you to learn meta ads, because it's the same logic and it's a world in itself. If you just know Google Ads, if you're just a Google Ads expert, you can have a very amazing career. So that being said, once you become an expert in Google Ads, which you can learn from Google Skillshop, they have courses there. There are a lot of courses available on Udemy, YouTube as well. We have a Google Ads course as well, but there are free courses on YouTube as well if you like those instructors. So don't go to the flashy content which say, okay, in 2 hours we make you a Google Ads expert. It's not possible. And at this stage, you kind of unlocked your first milestone, which is you can go to platforms like Fiverr, you can go to friends, family, local businesses, local agencies and tell them, listen, I know Google Ads in depth. I want a job. I want this project. I want to do Google Ads for you. The good thing I can assure you is a lot of small business and medium businesses, they know they want to do advertising on Google Ads, but they don't know where to start. They don't have any resources. They don't know how to find resources. But if you approach a lot of people might tell you, yes, I want to do it. Maybe you charge them a minimal amount. Once you become a Google Ads expert, take hypothetical clients. clients, like from somebody from internet. Okay, this company, I'll just create a Google Ads strategy for them. Let me create a demo account. I'll create these 3 types of campaigns. This is the strategy I will use. This is the keywords I'll use. Work on some hypothetical clients if you don't get a real client. Once you have that, for example, if you come for an interview to an agency and I'm interviewing you for an entry level role and you tell me I don't have hands-on experience, but listen, I know Google Ads and these are the 3 hypothetical clients. I created an account structure for them. This is the strategy I used. I can show it to you. I'll hire you right away. And once we are done this, maybe you already started working, but regardless, we are going to the next step, which is learning analytics and learn GA4 and MS Clarity. Now you have a proper idea of what digital marketing is, the terminology. Within Google Ads, you learn a lot of terminology, strategies, you understand how paid media campaigns work, different kinds of campaigns. At this stage, what I want you to do is, because you already know how to create strategy, campaigns, and move traffic, leads, and conversions to your website, now I want you to understand the post-click behavior. Okay, your campaign generated traffic, but what's happening on the website? For that, you have to understand and learn tools like Google Analytics, Microsoft Clarity. These are the 2 tools I want you to learn. Now, Microsoft Clarity will not take much time, but Google Analytics 4 might take. For example, maybe it will take you a week. Watch a course on Google Analytics 4 or go to Skillshop, do a Google Analytics 4 course. Create an account. It's a free account. As mentioned in the previous step, you can just go through the demo account. There's a lot of data there. While you're learning, look at that, understand, create different kind of reports. And maybe you can also learn Google Tag Manager. I don't want you to be an expert in Google Tag Manager. I want you to be capable of doing the conversion, implementing the conversion pixels using Google Tag Manager, which will take you half an hour to learn on YouTube. You kind of unlocked another milestone. You became kind of a full stack developer for small businesses who just want to use one particular channel like Google Ads, because you can lay down all of it for them. You don't need any additional resources. You know how to run their campaigns. You have a bit of understanding of marketing. You know strategies within Google Ads, and you can implement the tags, and you can give them post-click behavior and use this post-click behavior from Google Analytics and Microsoft Clarity to kind of go back to your campaigns and optimize them accordingly because of what insights you get from that. And this leads us to our next step, which is AI in marketing. Honestly, AI in marketing is becoming very, very, very important. ChatGPT can do a lot of monotonous work we as digital marketers do, but creative, it can help you. Now, overall, if I have to say, I would say ChatGPT can do 80% of what we do as digital marketers, but it's a good news because you have 80% of your time now to focus on more creative tasks or to making more efficient strategies and implementing more efficient strategies. Now, what you have to learn at this stage is how to use tools like ChatGPT to do market research, competitor research, audience analysis, keyword analysis, ad copywriting, campaign planning, content marketing. And there are a lot of advanced use cases as well. And at this stage, I will again suggest the same thing. Don't get overwhelmed learning all the AI tools because it's a full-time job to just keep a track of all the new popping AI tools. Just focus on one. For example, I can say I'm an expert in using ChatGPT for digital marketing. Now, if you take me to any other tool like Midjourney, I already know what kind of prompts I have to use. How do I have to interact with it? What are the use cases I can use it for? Now, there are a lot of advanced use cases as well. We have a dedicated AI marketing course as well, which you can check. Just go through the agenda. If you don't want to buy the course, look at the agenda, go through, research about it, and learn on your own. And one thing to keep in mind is you don't have to finish one step of this roadmap to jump into the next one. You can do some of them parallelly as well. Like, for example, while you're learning Google Ads, you can side by side learn about ChatGPT as well. It depends on how much time you're able to commit. So this leads us to our 8th step, which is learning other platforms. Now that you have an understanding of Google Ads, for example, what I want you to do at this stage is once you're an expert in Google Ads and Microsoft Clarity, GA4, I want you to learn other platforms like Meta Ads, TikTok Ads, DV360. They're very, very important platforms. Like in most of the cases, 80% of the media spend is done on these platforms. And this might take you time to become an expert in Meta Ads, TikTok Ads, DV360. It might take you a few months. But if you finish this, once you finish this step, you are already among the top 20% of the digital marketers. Trust me, I have met many, many, many digital marketers. Now you will have an overview and you can talk to any client and you can tell them, listen, based on your situation and the goals you have and the budget you have, I think Google Ads and DV360 is better for you. I think Meta and Google Ads is better for you. I think all you need to invest on Google Ads, Meta, as well as TikTok. So it kind of pushes you to a point where you can manage a team, a performance marketing team, which has Google Ads experts, Meta Ads experts, and you kind of give the overarching strategy of across these platforms, and then there are channel leads for each of these channels. And it leads us to the last step, which is path to full stack. Now complement your skills to be a full package. I always say this: every digital marketer, no matter what stage they are just starting, they have been in digital marketing for a few years, everybody has to keep this goal in mind, which is becoming a full stack digital marketer. I meet a lot of people who are like, we've been in a company working for 3 years, we feel like stuck, we want to move jobs, we want to learn new things, because they don't have a goal. If you have a goal, if you know that, okay, this is what I want to become one day, and you move towards this goal, you will never feel stuck because you will work towards it. And being a full stack digital marketer has a lot of benefits. The one, it's in demand now. Like, these are most valued people in the industry, and a lot of companies like startups, if they're hiring a chief marketing officer, honestly, they want him to be a full stack digital marketer. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to focus on things like email automation, because that's one trending topic now, because first party data is getting important every day, and how to use that, and how to use email marketing as kind of a free channel, and rely less on paid media platform algorithms, because you have your own data, you have a free channel to reach out to them, almost free channel. So this is one thing I want you to learn. The second thing I want you to learn is content marketing. This is again one very, very important thing. If you talk about sustainable long-term marketing strategies, digital marketing strategies, honestly, content marketing is one very, very important part of that. Think of it like my YouTube channel. I use it as a part of content marketing strategy, because people watch my content and then they go and they buy my courses. So similarly, a lot of companies do that. Like our sponsor, HubSpot, they do this. They have so many amazing free resources, content available on their website, templates, reports, ebooks. And then I want you to learn some technical stuff as well, like Looker Studio, because a lot of big companies, what they want is they want data at one place. They want visualization. You can learn about other visualization tools as well, but Looker Studio is very, very important when it comes to digital marketing stack, because it has native integrations with all the Google platforms. So I want you to focus on, at this stage, learning Looker Studio, which will open a lot of doors for you, because Looker Studio has so many use cases. You kind of create real-time dashboards, different kind of visualizations for different use cases, and it's one of the things that makes clients very, very happy, or your management. And once you know all of this, honestly, you are already in the top 5% of the digital marketers. And then the last thing you have to do is you have to focus on media planning. You have to learn media planning. And then obviously these are things which will come with practice. But if you just want to know what media planning is, I have a video about media planning, which I'll link in the doc. Then you have to understand digital media strategy. This is probably one of the most important things. I also have a free course on YouTube, 1 hour course about how to create digital marketing strategies, for which I'll put the link in the doc as well. But these are the things, like once you understand all of that, and then you understand media planning, digital media strategy, you already became a full stack digital marketer. Now you can define digital marketing strategies for companies. You can have it implemented with a team, because you know in and out, and you have very, very strong foundations. Honestly, these are the guys who mint a lot of money. At this stage, you can go to a startup and tell them, listen, this is who I am. I can define all of your digital marketing strategies, get it implemented, give me a stake in the company. Honestly, if you're that good, if you have experience, if you have results to show, a lot of companies will do that. I know a lot of people who did that. On top of it, one more important thing I would suggest is learn affiliate marketing. I'm not talking about the affiliate flashy videos on YouTube. Oh, you make 50 cents for each click. Affiliate marketing as a brand. So brands, what they do is they want to have affiliate marketing as a channel. They work on platforms like Impact, PartnerStack, Partnerize. You basically create these affiliate marketing plans and you push on these platforms, and affiliates come and they kind of push traffic, leads and sales to your platforms. Learn these platforms. It's easy. It's not a big deal, but this is a very, very important thing. I see a lot of discussions happening within C-suite employees of a lot of companies. And that marks the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you did, give us a like. Let me know in the comments what you think about the roadmap, and you can even consider subscribing to our channel because that's free and it helps us. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.